Hello everyone, Garnet here, and welcome back to Ragnarok. As you can see behind me, I actually did end up taming up the Anki and the Dodic from the last episode. I ended up actually bringing them both over here and knocking them out and taming them just on the property. I really do like the colors that came out on both of these guys, honestly. The blue and everything on both of them really stands out and is really cool. But this is our original Anki, so we actually do have ourselves the breed pair. So I actually would like to breed them up and get ourselves, you know, a good imprinted Anki to collect our metal with going forward. But not only did we actually tame up these guys, I did end up spending a little bit of time over on our base. And by that I just mean I built this little addition over here for our forges and the smithy. Just kind of something that I kind of feel like does kind of look like it fits in with that original little build. Because I needed some more space for these things, and, you know, it's kind of nice to have something kind of outdoors to kind of make all this stuff and still be covered. That's kind of the thought process, anyway. But, I mean, yes, like I said, this is still all going to be temporary, but I at least wanted to have this as part of my base for now, as we're trying to build everything up. So kind of the first thing that I would like to do today is I want to get ourselves a female Griffin as well, so we can start getting them up and breeding. While I was bringing the Anki back, I actually did see a high-level female. However, it has actually been a couple of real-time days at this point in time, and there are a good amount of people that are kind of coming in and out of this server, so possibly someone has already tamed it. I'm not entirely sure where it is either, so we're going to have to see if I can find it again. Oh? Is it you? 50. No, but there was, it was nearby that, right? I think I see another one still in the trees. Yes, a 140. Okay, fantastic. So, let me just double check that one in the background as well. Oh, 145. Okay, that's even better. I will take that one. In fact, maybe if I have the opportunity, maybe I'll tame both. Just like I tamed both of the males, we want to try to get ourselves the best Griffin we possibly can anyway. So I don't think it would be a bad thing to go for that. Wait, what level did that one just say? Just 100, okay. So, obviously, I don't want to try to tame them here. I didn't realize there were so many in one spot so close to our base. Oh, man. So, okay, I'll probably do the same thing that I did before. I'm going to put down the trap kind of right at our base, and I'm going to lure one of these down there, and hopefully we'll be able to get them trapped in there. I don't think I should be using the Griffin, though, because they won't be able to fly through the trap. So we're going to put this guy back, and we're going to grab our Pteranodon, and we'll set up the trap again, just like before. Okay, but before we take off from here, obviously we actually need to build the trap, and I actually decided to use our template hammer to actually save a usable model of the Griffin trap. So I actually have this set up here. I can just do place, do it like this, and then we'll do auto build, and there we go. Have ourselves the Griffin trap all ready to go. I don't even have to use anything else to get that done. And complete. Fantastic. A very, very nice use of this tool. Honestly, probably the thing I'm going to be using it for the most. So let's go and grab this 145 female Griffin and get her in the trap. And I'll knock her out, and then we'll go and actually explore and do other stuff while she's trying to get tamed. Ow. And 3 for 3. She's probably going to hit me when I do this. Yeah, it's okay, though. Don't worry about it. Alright, we're going to quickly knock her out and then go adventure. Hey, she's down. Fantastic. We got the 145 knocked out in here. We got the aberrant carrier trait, which is interesting. Let's get some money in her real quick. Just make sure that we have her kind of taming up at all, and then we'll go from there. There you go, Griffin. That worked out lovely. Definitely took so many arrows. I mean, I had 85 at the very beginning of this. I did miss 3 times, but that is just so expensive. So I actually did end up spending some time as well, just kind of getting some gunpowder prepared. So I'm thinking, for the 140 that's still up there when we get a chance, I want to actually see the difference on whether we use the crossbow or if we use a rifle with darts. So I'm going to make that up for the next one, just kind of to test it out and see how well that goes. But we're going to wait for this one to fully tame first. I'll kind of just slowly work on that in between the clips here. But let me just make we get loaded up with some firepower. And the sun came out. Perfect timing for that, honestly. Lovely. I mean, I've been mostly trying to start these episodes in the mornings, but it's been raining almost every single day on Ragnarok. Kind of crazy, but that is what it is. So, with the Griffin taming, let's move our Pteranodon over here. I want to try another thing out as well. So our little Drakeling has been storing up experience over time. It has 3,400 right now. And I really want to try to put that into something because I'm pretty sure that's how you get your keys. It mentioned something about sharing its experience and then you get some keys to go open some chests and stuff. So I kind of want to breed up something really fast. Maybe we'll breed up an Anki and try to get that imprinted one. They tell me. The music tells me that's a good idea. Yeah, so I'm going to breed up the Yankees real quick. And then when I hatch an egg up, we'll kind of see what they end up coming out with. Even if it's not a perfect one. Any imprinted Yankee should be better than just the standard. So let's kind of do one of those real quick. And then I'm going to share the experience with this baby Yankee once it's actually hatched. And we'll see what ends up happening with that. And I think in the meantime, I'm going to set up my irrigation system. So I'm going to grab my stone pipe. Let's see. I can't remember where I put anything at the moment, which is kind of unfortunate, but I do have the ability to just pull everything from this particular mod, which is nice. With just pull it, it kind of mostly just goes off of resources and specific things, but I can actually pull specific structures, honestly, and this is very, very nice in this particular mod. I feel like I'm going to have to build more than one of these water tanks, but we'll see exactly how many we may need to do. We go down here, the closest point where the water is. Let me make sure there's nothing that's just going to jump out and murder me right away. We're going to be fine? Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. The intake right here. Oh, wow. Okay. As close as it'll let me. Okay. And then I don't even know how far up on this cliffside it's going to allow me to put a water tank that'll reach. We'll kind of go until the arrow disappears. And then I'll go down lower if I have to. Okay, so the arrow's gone. So I could put it somewhere about here. As long as it allows me to. Let's land real quick. Is there a spot here that's not going to be considered obstructed? No. It's all obstructed. Dang. Could I maybe put a foundation here? Do I have a foundation on me? No. I'm going to... kind of reach from there? Probably not. No. We'll put a pin in that. I might be able to just make that work. I just need a foundation to place there. I think it may have been this... No? I don't think so, actually. No, the arrow reaches. From right there. Oh, I don't know you actually needed to use this foundation at all. Okay. You just found a different cliffside to work with. Alright, so I'm going to have to make another one. It'll probably end up being down here. I don't think I'll be able to place it on the cliffside. Okay, yeah. We don't reach it from up here, so we're still going to need to find something midpoint between those. And it doesn't reach from here, doesn't it? Oh, no, it could. Can I place this foundation here? Like so. And then put this on top of that? I certainly can. And that is just right underneath where our base platform is. So I'd imagine if I put one more up here, we'd be covered for our whole base. Just to make sure our current home is totally covered with water, let's just place this behind the house. And we'll worry about expanding it when we need to. Fantastic. We got ourselves some water. We also got ourselves a baby Anki that came out level 226. Hey, little fella. How you doing? Okay. So, I'm a little bit curious. I don't really know if I have to wait for later on this. Maybe I should, because we have to actually wait for it to grow up before it'll get any experience. So, come on over here, baby Yankee. We don't really want you to get stuck inside of there and get killed by the fire. Oh, no. You know what? Maybe I'll pick you up like this. Just for the sake of making sure you don't end up getting hurt too much. And honestly, the safest place for you probably actually be on top of this little section of roof. So I'm going to pull a bunch of berries into you, make sure you're going to be safe, and I'll come and check on you in a little while, and once you're fully grown, we'll actually test out the experience. Okay, so I mean, we do officially have water for our base now, which is very nice. We should just kind of place that over here. I'm realizing we also don't even have a cooking pot placed in here right now. Oh man, we gotta expand sooner than I thought. I mean, this expansion was nice. I could probably put the cooking pot right in this corner. I probably will. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. That's not really, like, the most ideal spot, but I'll take it. We definitely want to at least have some sort of tap right directly next to this. I could probably... Can I reach the one inside from here? I actually think I can. Alright, we actually might be fine. I don't think I need to place another one out here. I'll do it anyway. It's just nice to have a tap directly next to this, regardless. So while we're waiting on both the Anki and the new Griffin to tame up, actually looks like this guy up here might be ready for another imprint. Let's see if we can get him to 100% right off. Oh yeah, 2 free imprints on that. I'll take that. So we've got that guy fully imprinted. We just got to wait for him to grow up now. Once he's grown, we'll put that experience into him, and we'll wait for this Griffin to get tamed. I'm just going to run around and try to get ourselves some drops, and I'll bring you guys in on some good stuff that I may find. But while I'm out and about trying to get ourselves some loot, if you guys do end up finding yourselves enjoying this one, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It makes a massive difference for the algorithm, and it means the world to me. Oh my gosh, okay. What is it with the drops that I've been checking so far? They've all been crap. A little bit worried about grabbing this one because it is down in the swamp, but... Try to be quick. Nothing could possibly get me here. In the swamp. Not at all. Man, okay. I mean, better gloves. I'll take it. I really need an upgraded weapon. I would love to find a really good rifle as well, considering I'm literally planning on trying to tame the other Griffin with a rifle. I guess it really wouldn't be good for science, though, if I had a better one right off, huh? Alright, what you got for me? I mean, okay. We've got a really good set there. We're getting ourselves better and better cold defense, which is amazing. I don't even actually acknowledge the fact that I already was wearing an Ascendant one from another drop that I had found. This one's actually less than, so we won't worry about that. But the boots are great. I guess maybe I'm a little bit more equipped to actually try to fly through the murder snow than I was just a second ago, considering the loot I just found. Let's try to go get this yellow one. Kind of seems like that the Griffin may be tamed by the time I'm done grabbing it and coming back. So it should be perfectly set up. So obviously if we are going to be flying through, I mean it's just snow right now, but I think if I get over here it's going to be called the murder snow. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. I know that that's also pretty much where the ice wyverns are. It would be amazing to try to find an egg, but I don't really have... That's definitely not part of the plan, but you never know. Oh, this is murder snow. This is minus 86. Oh my god. That is impossibly cold. I don't think I'd be able to wear anything that would be able to keep me fully alive for this. I mean, my regeneration, I'm not taking any damage. That's actually kind of crazy, to be honest. With the Drakeling as well as my my skills, I'm not taking any damage over here. That's insane. But I want this yellow drop. Please tell me it's something good since it's the middle of the murder snow. An Archelon saddle. Well, it would be good to actually, have that if we end up finding ourselves an Archelon. Uh-oh. Am I lagging right now? I can't get onto my Griffin. I think we're going to crash. Oh, okay, no, we're good. That was weird. I have not had that happen before. Okay, well, I don't really know where out here the ice wyvern eggs may be. But I know that I would imagine, considering where we are, they've got to be here somewhere, right? Well, I'm glad I didn't try to steal anything right now. I'm having some weird connection issues right at the moment. And if I had taken an egg, I definitely would have been eaten by now. Doesn't look like there's anything that's going to pounce on me. I could be wrong. There could be a Perlovia pit here that I just am not seeing. Anything good in here? Oh, there's a rifle. A slightly better than standard rifle. I know I already had one made at home, but the extra 2% is something. It's not 0. Alright, let's go back home. That other Griffin should be tamed here any second now. And honestly, if we're going to be spending some time in the cold as well, I probably should actually get ourselves a mammoth or two, because I still need the really good wood collector, and they are pretty much the best at doing that. There's a 150 mammoth in here. There's a giant herd here, though. If I attack one, they're all turning towards me. And this is considered the murder snow. So you gotta be careful. If any of my armor breaks, or if my Drakeling gets killed, or something happens while we're out here, I would definitely end up dying super fast. The first of our 2 potential female Griffins is now officially tamed. What do you have for your stats? 51 in health, that is great. Also, 44 in weight is not bad. So we already have one that has 47 in stamina, plus a 51 in health, and the 44 in weight. Obviously, her melee is abysmal, but honestly, having anything over 50 is amazing. So she is going to be definitely the health base for our perfect Griffins going forward. I cannot believe that. Awesome. Now, I don't really have any of the trank darts or anything at the moment to make this happen, but I do feel like I want to at least kind of try to get the other female Griffin into trap. And with that, the dart, well, maybe not. If I leave it alone, I don't really want to risk having it get stuck in the trap, and then if I leave the area, it ends up phasing through, and then just being able to maybe attack our Anki. That would be less than ideal. So we'll wait. We'll actually wait until we have everything prepared. I did give you a bunch of berries, so you shouldn't... Yeah, you're not starving. You're just kind of hurt because of that. Well, you're almost 80% grown, so we surely shouldn't have to worry about you for so much longer. Once I actually put a saddle onto them and sit down on them with the regeneration, their health will come back super quick. But I'm glad that we actually have ourselves the female Griffin. Maybe I will have them start breeding up with the other one. Because the other one has the really good stamina. So if we can at least combine those, that'd be awesome. And we'll actually be able to see what a baby Griffin looks like. Okay, so I put together just this basic platform for the Griffins to kind of breed on. I just wanted to make sure that there's zero chance that anything falls through the mesh. I haven't heard that that's a thing. But I'm not risking it. Because I know that something like that could happen. So, I'm going to have these guys actually start breeding. And we'll take a look at the egg when they actually have one made. I still can't believe this is something that could happen. It looks like our Anki is actually fully grown as well. So I'm going to pick him up real quick, bring him down here so I don't have to hop up that way. Alrighty, there you are, buddy. Welcome to our group. I'm going to go grab the Anki saddle that I want to put onto this guy because it is the best one. We'll kind of try to heal him up a little bit, and then it'll give him all the experience that my Drakeling is holding on to. There you go. Look at that health regeneration. That is going up super fast. Okay, so obviously we're going to kind of sit here for a minute, let him heal a little bit more, and then we'll swap over to the Drakeling weapon and kind of change to the experience. There we go. Put that on our hotbar. So if we switch to stored experience, zap that on into him. Oh, that gave all of it to him. Okay, well, what did that do exactly? Other than just give him the experience? 25 levels immediately? Holy crap. Was that not how you actually do the, you get the Draconic Keys or anything? What does the Gift of Spring do? Oh, so that actually give him the generation without me needing to be on him? Well, I should have just done that from the beginning then. Let's see. Show buffs. Yeah, so that just stays on him for a whole minute. Just kind of heals him anyway. That's actually crazy. I don't even have to be sitting on him. But 25 levels just from placing it from my Drakeling onto the guy. I was told, from what I understood from the... oh my god, there's the egg over here. It's white and yellow? Awesome. It's too cold at the moment. Let's see if it's going to hatch in front of just these real quick. Boop. Is this enough? It actually is enough. We're going to see ourselves a baby Griffin. Anyway, to get back to what I was saying. What I understood, when it came to the Drakeling, you ended up getting the keys when you give experience to your creatures and stuff. Maybe it wasn't enough. Maybe we need to get more. That's very possible. But I would love to kind of see that whole process. Maybe we need to try to get more experience into our Drakeling and try that a little bit more later on. I can't believe we're going to get ourselves a Griffin. I'm not going to spoil what the stats are by looking at it with the spyglass right now. I'm just going to actually wait until it hatches, and then we'll take a good look at it once it's here. Ooh, and they're hatched. They came out as a 228. Look at this little thing. It's crazy looking. So if it came out as a 228, it is definitely better than both of the parents at the moment. Let me take a look at the stats, see what we have to deal with. So it has the health and the stamina, and it's okay. It's the health and stamina male. Looks like it's got the better melee as well out of the two options. That's amazing. Okay, so we're going to take this guy. Honestly, just to be safe, I'd rather not leave him outside and, leave him for fate. I'm going to put him inside of into a Dynaball and put him away until he's fully grown. But I can't believe we were lucky enough to get the health and the stamina in the first breed. So I'm going to put him away. We'll bring him out a little bit later once he's fully grown. And let's see, was there something on this particular Griffin that was really good? The weight's 39. What was the weight on this one again? I think we still actually, it was the better weight on the... Yeah, she's got... Oh, yeah, no, so she did have 51 in health, but also 44 in weight. Did he get the weight? I don't think he got the weight. Okay, he didn't get the weight, but we can actually breed this one with that one and still try to get that put in going forward. I'm currently making up a bunch of rifle ammo to try to be prepared to try to knock out the other Griffin and try to see if we can see if they end up coming out with some crazy stat, maybe high melee or something. And, God, I can't believe that we already have that, at least 2 of the 4 stats put onto one of the Griffins. Okay, so with 162 shots, darts, let's make, 65 darts. Can I do that? I'm a little bit short on narcotic. Okay, let's make 55 first then. Maybe we'll start making more narcotic in the meantime. So while we are waiting for the little baby Griffin to actually grow up, and for these ones to breed out another egg, I'm going to go pick up the other female and kind of get her into the trap as well. And I'm going to test exactly how many normal darts it'll take to knock this thing out versus the arrows. I think this one's melee is higher than the other one is after we got it tamed. So I mean, it's possible that it could come out really good, but odds are it's going to be... I mean, it's still a gamble. We're not going to know for sure until we get it tamed. And 4 for 4. Fantastic. Ow. They've all kind of been a little bit rude. They all decided that they wanted to hit me, but it's fine. We're going to take this other Griffin egg. And do I dare? Yeah, let's try to hatch it. Let's hatch it. Why not? So while that's happening, obviously I'm going to go out and knock this one out as well. Like I said, when looking at the stats, it's really hard to say whether anything is really going to stand out. It's got more points in oxygen at the moment than I'd really like, but, you know, things change once they're tamed. I don't think it is going a lot faster than it would be if I were to still use arrows, but, I don't know. It's not much faster. Granted, like I said, this isn't really an upgraded weapon at all, so 21 darts in. How close are you now? About halfway. Okay, we're definitely going to probably need almost all of the darts that I made. Ooh, red drop with the ring coming down back there? Well, I definitely need to go get that. Hopefully we'll have her down before that thing is down for too long. Not every one of these shots has been a headshot. The Griffin does move around quite a bit, even when you're trying to just knock him out in here. So, trying to make sure that every single one was perfectly lined up has not been, you know, super easy, but doing my best here. There we go. She is down. That still took 48 tranks. I didn't miss any. Like I said earlier, I didn't get all headshots, but either way, we have her down. We'll get her all tamed up. I'm going to go check on the baby that is actually hatched over by there now. And we'll grab this new egg. Hello, hello, baby Griffin. Came out as a 212. I don't have confidence in your level to see whether or not that's going to be worth it. But, you know what? We've got you hatched up either way. And then let's take a look at this one here. It's incubating again as well. And I'll actually take a look at this one. 225. Okay. It looks like this one has the health and the weight, but not the stamina. Okay. I mean, we'll get to that point where we have all of them put together. I'm actually not going to hatch this one up right now. I'm going to want to make some more Dynaballs here soon. I'm actually getting a little bit low. Just going to put that in there for the time being. So I actually need to make up more darts after all that, because I actually do want to go up and try to get ourselves a mammoth, if not 2 mammoths. I still don't really have any kind of, you know, kibble for those, but I can at least try to do the best I can. Once we have the wood collector, I should have all of our resource collectors that we need, so I can try to actually start working on the base. I actually am thinking about it now. We actually will probably want to have something that'll collect a lot of fiber for us, huh? I mean, the sickle does just fine. There's plenty of things to collect from over here, so maybe I don't need to worry about that as much. But, you know. Are you fully healed, by the way? Not fully. Let's do one more of our spring things and heal you up. I've got a little healer on my arm. I didn't even think about that. It's awesome. I actually don't mind that this has inherent food frail. It actually will help trying to make sure that we don't get more things into that stat. We really don't need that stat to have more. Okay, I'm actually going to turn these guys off for now. Now that we know that we have one that's growing up that has a couple of the good stats, we'll worry about trying to combine those a little bit more in a minute. Like I was saying, I really want to go up and try to get ourselves some mammoths. I did see that 150. We're probably going to have to go up and clear a bunch if that is something that we end up wanting to do. Yeah, we'll grab the other Griffin. This one here is mostly for the breeding. It was the best stat one that we had before. I'd rather not mess around with that too much. Let's grab the male that I've been flying around on for a little while. And let's go explore the snow. See if we can find ourselves yet another high-level mammoth. I don't know if I'd be able to find that same one. And trying to take down a pack of mammoths in the murder snow on a creature that's not 100% ready for, melee fights and stuff, then, it might be a problem. Also, this red drop that I almost forgot about. Glad I headed off this direction. Alright, drop, what do you have for us? Right on a cliffside here. It's a little crazy. Come on, something really good. Oh, well, I would say that out of all the things you could get out of a red drop, 2 pump actions, unfortunately only one being 124. This is better than nothing, right? I've got 2 shotguns now. I had none before. I can't complain. I've heard from some others on the maps that they actually have some really good rifles. I'm just not getting any luck with the quality of the items that I'm finding. I'm finding cool items, but they're just not that great. Our luck will turn around. We already have ourselves some really good creatures anyway, so I guess I can't complain too much about that. I also have to keep in mind trying to get Uteranus's. Whether I get high-level ones or if I just go for just a pair so I can get... That was a 150 male when I saw it before, so I don't know if I want to settle for the 140 that's over here, When you see the best, you don't really want to go any lower than that, right? 60. Was this the same pack that I was looking at earlier? I feel like it is. I don't know if I'd want to try to tame one on the ice here, because I actually saw those wyverns here before. 95, 95. Is that a drakeling? What am I looking at down there? I think that is an ice drakeling. No way. See, the thing about the ice drakelings is there's a lot more creatures out here to deal with, but if you don't have strong enough stuff to actually kill them with, then, you're probably getting eaten by wolves. Hey, buddy. No. A 150 as well? Okay. I can't do that right now, but I don't think that thing is going to last, though. It's probably going to attack those wolves. That's crazy to know that that's just right here. Oh. That's a 145 male, but it's also by an ice wyvern. They're not fighting right now, but I kind of feel like they probably will be very soon. No? Actually does not give a crap about it? That's weird. We could go with the 145. But again, there's so many mammoths around here. As soon as I attack one, they're all going to turn my way. There's so many of them. Is there a cave down here? Is that where the ice wyvern eggs are? Oh my god. That's crazy. That looks like a kind of scary cave, to be honest. In the middle of the murder snow. Alright, there is a 145 down on the water. I kind of feel like that's probably our best bet. The only thing is, again, trying to separate it from the herd a little bit so we don't have every single mammoth on me. So many of them everywhere. You are the 145. Hello. I realized I didn't even grab all the darts. That's not good. If I can lure him away, and then I can get out of render distance, I should at least try to isolate him. I'm a little bit worried about the wolves nearby, though. I'm not going to lie. There's so many of those in every direction. Also, those crazy ice wyvern things that exist. The 145? No, you're the 90. Okay. I'll have to remember this, the one just it's on the frozen lake. I can't believe I didn't even grab the darts that I made. That is just foolish. Because that's the 145 right there, yeah? Yeah. And we've got... It's just a single terror bird in the middle of the water. Well, ice. And it's attacking the 145. Of course it is. Ooh, is that one of those... It is one of those new foxes. No way, dude. I don't have any of my... I need mutton. I need something to tame this thing with. Would you look at this guy? Level 25. He's tiny, though. He's not a very strong one at all, but I didn't expect to see it. I didn't expect to see one of these guys right off the bat. I mean, I've got, oh, hello. Just hang out with you for a minute, and then feed you, maybe? Ah, crap. Come on, Griffin. Let me on. Let me on. Hup. There we go. Holy crap, dude. I should have been a little bit more wary of that, but you know, I wanted this. I wanted the fox. I got distracted by the other little creature that I wasn't specifically here for. Oh my gosh. This is the other thing about the snow area in general. Oh no. There are so many wolves everywhere. Oh, it's teleporting. It's doing its thing that I think is awesome. These guys would be a problem if I didn't take care of them now already anyway. I am probably killing the little fox on accident. It was probably in the middle of all those guys. Which is sad. Yeah, I just killed it. No. Alright, Griffin, we gotta move. Why can't we not move? Oh my god. Literally should have been able to move there. We weren't stuck on the ground or anything, and yet I couldn't do anything. Ugh. Honestly, if it weren't for my little Drakeling, I'm sure we probably would be dead by now. That's doing as much damage as I am. 500 damage there, though. That's a 150 wolf? Oh, man. Please tell me this is the 90 with mammoth. No, this is the one I want to tame. Okay, I killed the wolf. Good. Are you mad at me? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I didn't mean to. I was trying to save you from the wolves. Would you let me shoot you with this? Can I heal you? Can I heal you with my Drakeling even though you're not on my team? Yet. I know you're injured. I'm sorry. Okay, it didn't count. It didn't work. Oh, man. You hit pretty hard. I'm just worried about accidentally killing you, you know? I don't really think that would fully happen, but... I just, you know, I don't want you to... I don't want anything bad to happen to you, man. I want you to join us. It's kind of what we're trying to do here. How many is it going to take to knock down a mammoth? It's not too bad, actually. I'm just going to kind of slowly walk up behind it and try to keep it knocked out. And, oh, that actually does affect my rifle. That's dumb. Oh, you didn't take a step forward? You spun around? You goober. How dare you? Probably the best not to hit during that. There we go. I want to get you away from... There's another pack of wolves over there. I'd rather you not... Oh my god, why is it acting like it's melting on me? The visuals got weird there for a sec. Okay, what are we at here? We're a little bit over half, which is good. You should start running away soon, I would think. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, you are actually running. But I think I just saw a wolf heading this way, and I'm a little bit worried about that happening. Guide it out here a little bit more. But not towards the other mammoths that I know are further down the way. Don't go that far. Oh no. We don't want to get any more mammoths involved, alright? Okay, it is knocked down. That is good. What is not good is I probably have... Oh no, surprisingly these guys do not seem to care about the fact that I just shot that guy nearby. Okay, fantastic. Now, mammoths are going to take a while to actually tame. If I had veggies, I'd be a little bit more inclined to say let's go for it, but I don't think I do have any at the moment. So, what I'm going to do I think I should actually build up a few spike walls to kind of keep this guy protected, because I'd rather not try to fly away and then have something eat it while I'm not looking. So, I'm going to make a bunch of those real quick and get this guy surrounded. Okay, I'm trying to do this quickly, just to make sure that no wolves decide to come out of nowhere and then cause us some actual problems. I feel like that is actually something to be concerned about, considering we're literally in the middle of the icy area. And that almost always happens. Okay, I think as long as this tree is here, we'll be okay to kind of leave things like this. I'm going to go and actually get some more of the veggies, because I only really know where they are in the highlands. So I'm going to go grab some up there real quick, and we'll come back to the mammoth and get him taming up on those veggies. Hopefully we are able to actually pull this off, and nothing, goes wrong, knock on wood. But, yeah, it'd be awesome to actually have the mammoth up and going as well. Get ourselves all of the necessary utility creatures for trying to build up a big old base. Perfect. That took like no time to get over here also. Is there more over here? No, I think those are rare flowers. This is where the veggies are, duh. You're standing on them, Griffin. You gotta back up, bud. I didn't see these ones until the last time I was over here as well, but there's still some more like right next to the rock. Just a few more carrots, enough to kind of make a difference. Okay, I mean, that's about 71 veggies. I feel like I still want a few more. I don't know if that's enough to actually tame up a mammoth in one go. Was there some over here? Kind of in between all of these, I think I see a bunch right up on this spot. Unless my eyes are tricking me. It's hard to say. Oh no, there's a bunch here. I will take those, thank you very much. Alright, we should have more than enough. Let's go make sure that this mammoth is still alive, and then start getting it tamed. And now, we can also go and check on the other female griffin stats. See if they actually add anything amazing to our stat pool or not. I guess one of the things I can check is if I go into Tames in Progress and see if that thing's still even alive. Yep. Cool. I mean, since we're not within render distance, I may as well get this purple drop since it's coming down over here. Purples could have rifles, and I definitely would love to have a better one for the next thing I try to tame. Or not. At least it has more ammo, I guess, and more tranks. I'll take it. Now, I really don't love the fact that I had to leave render distance and come back towards this mammoth, because sometimes that actually does cause more other things to spawn. In this case, would probably be wolves. So, hopefully that's not what happened here. I'd love to just be able to have this be a smooth mammoth tame. Seems like we're probably still in an okay spot. There are wolves across the river, they're across the pond, but I think we're fine. As long as they kind of keep their distance over there, we'll be okay. So I'm going to throw all of these carrots in there, and half of these potatoes, just in case. And we'll get this guy going. Maybe I'll get out of render distance and just let him do his thing and come grab him when he's done. We'll go check on the other female griffin, see if she's got some crazy stats or not. Sucks about that little fox. Maybe I should check all these bags just in case. I really wanted to try to tame it, but it wasn't giving me the prompt, and was not gonna work out. Let's take these. It wasn't a high level anyway, so maybe now that we accidentally killed that one, a high level one will spawn. We'll have a better chance later. The only thing I gotta hope for now is that these wyverns don't see me as I'm trying to get out of here. Hello, new addition to our ever-growing griffin family. What you got? 36 melee. You're pretty evenly spread throughout the whole thing, to be honest. I think she doesn't really add anything to us, unfortunately. That sucks. But we do have a backup griffin, and, you never know. You might just end up needing everything that you end up having. Because let's see. If I look at all the ones that I have in here, the melee that we already have, hers is up by 1 compared to that one. But I think that there was one that was at 37, so it's literally 1 point higher than that. Your melee's 32, 22, 35. Okay, technically, she adds 1 point of melee if we really wanted to nitpick that. But, I don't know. We'll have to see if that's even something we want to bother with. This guy's fully tamed. He's fully grown up. He's got a full imprint. I'll use him to collect a bunch of metal. He's got really good stats. It's got 43 stamina and 43 melee. The weight's a little bit low, but honestly, that's not a big deal. Since it brings the metal down so far, it's really not going to be an issue. And they actually announced in the next update that the Ankies and all the other utility tames will actually just collect past their halfway point, when you're trying to go out and collect a bunch of materials. And you can also select the specific material you want, so I don't have to be throwing all the stone away like I have been. And that is going to be an amazing change. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's raining again on Ragnarok. It happens way too often, I swear. Whoops! I just accidentally ate a bunch of rare flowers. Well, that's not good. That's not what we wanted at all. I'm going to hide inside my house. Alright, I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to need to put any narcotics on the mammoth. So far, it's looking like we'll be fine, so I don't have to worry about that as much. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm really glad that we actually have ourselves the Griffins up and going. I'm very happy that we lucked out. I still need to get the stamina onto another one of these. Oh, you know what? Since that one's a male, I'm not going to be able to get that on there, right? Oh, no, it was the weight that I needed to get on there. So this one actually will be good. Once it's fully grown, we'll be able to try to get the weight on there from the female. We could try to get the other one on there. This one's almost grown. We'll be able to throw it out here in a minute. I may need to look up exactly what I need to do to make those the Drakeling keys and stuff up here. I could have sworn that had something to do with giving the experience to your other creatures and stuff, but I don't know. And maybe it just needs to be a large amount. I thought that the few thousand would be enough, but I guess I was wrong. Well, unless I actually end up finding a level 150 Griffin, I think we may actually be done taming them for now. We really just have to finish combining the rest of the stats, and then we'll be able to get ourselves just the ultimate travel mount. And I'm really excited to actually have that happen. I'm really glad that we lucked out with some of the stats. There are some that could have definitely come out a little bit better, but, you know, it's totally fine. Let's see. We can always get mutations on some of those things, specifically melee. But I think that's the only one out of the 4 main stats that's less than 40 at the moment. I'm still very impressed with all the stuff that we've come out with these guys. Oh, yep, the baby has fully grown. Let's actually get them out here and get them started to try to get that weight added to their stats as well. There we go. Boop. Fully grown baby Griffin. Ooh, did you come out with... No, you didn't. My mind's... It doesn't have a mutation. If it had a mutation, I would have seen it. Okay, let's get you up and breeding then. I can't remember whether I actually clarified at one point, but it does look like it actually does stay at 30%. It doesn't actually go higher than that. I don't know why I thought it was imprinting them on the inside of the Dino Balls, but it does seem like it is, in fact, just stopping at 30, and I was incorrect if I assumed otherwise. Considering how desperate I am for some good loot, since we're waiting for the mammoth to kind of tame up, I'm kind of going to go and try to find some more. It's really hard to see, though, with the amount of fog and rain that's going on at all times. Can't believe I was betrayed by another red ringed drop. Oh, that one's yellow. For some reason, when I first looked at it, it looked like it was white. I mean, it kind of still looks like it's white. I don't know. Is it a white drop? That is a white drop. Without a doubt. White ringed drop. It's probably going to have, like, a racer saddle in it or something. I say racer. I mean parasaur. White ring drop, what do you have for me? Phiomia, Carbonemus. Do I really want any of that stuff? No. No, I don't. I'll leave it here, just in case someone else shows up. I think there's actually a yellow drop coming down in front of me. Unless that's another white drop that's tricking me with its color, being slightly off. This one's actually a yellow drop. Very happy about that. Thank you very much. There's a lot of Argies over by this one, though. Maybe I should battle them. Wow. Whap. Nice 500 damage, man. Oh, I landed on that thing and it made me land. Hup. I actually want to land. I need stamina back. Oh, don't piss off the Kentros, though. It's a good thing that the wild ones don't seem to know how to do the swoop. That could have been serious damage to me. Well, they pissed off the Kentros. Well, actually seems to be fun because you're going to lure them away from me, right? No, you're going to hit me? Ugh. I want this yellow drop without spoiling myself on first. I hit the Kentros also. I did not help with the whole scenario. Ow. The fact they stick me back is not good. Yeah, Kentros are no joke, man. They really are not. There's another Griffin over there. You just chill here for a minute. Let's grab this drop real fast. Are you following me? I think you're following me. Oh, hey, look! Terrorbird saddle for our terrorbird that we tamed. Dude. They always try to grab stuff while they're flying. So they're kind of a pain when you try to keep up with them. There we go. Well, what was that other one that just showed up? I don't know why I'm bothering. I already have enough. Yeah, I've got enough. Oh, we don't need more Griffins. That's just an addiction that I have, apparently. Griffins Anonymous needs me to be there now. Alright, I'm going to collect up a bunch of metal while we're still trying to get the mammoth going, because it's taking a while. I mean, I didn't really expect it to be anything else, but we may as well. I haven't even tested out this new Anki or anything yet. I want to see how this all goes down. Especially with all of the extra bit of imprint for him. I want to see how much he can carry in one go. Ooh, okay. We're going to drop off the Anki. Start cooking up all the metal that I've grabbed so far, which is just shy of 3,000 metal, by the way. Kind of crazy. But also, there's a red ring drop over there that I definitely have to go grab. And hopefully this one doesn't betray me like the other one did. Also, what are we looking at for this particular Griffin egg? 239. Ooh, that has everything that we need. It's on a male. Okay. You are my star pupil. Let's actually see. Will that actually hatch up over here if I put them down? So they're too cold as well. I mean, I'm going to start cooking up the metal just like I said, so I may as well get them over here. Okay. So all of these have about 700 metal to cook up. And with them running, the Griffin here, our perfect Griffin, should actually be prepared right here. Minus the one level. You know what? Did it say it was going to be 239 or something? Yeah, you know what would be nice? Oh no, this one has a mutation. No, wait a minute, it's not perfect. It has a mutation we don't want. It's on food. Oh man, but it's yellow. I'm a little bit curious to see what kind of yellow is added in there. You guys were so close, you had all the stats, but you just had to mutate one too early. Oh, well. I'll still hatch them up, and I think I will actually be using them for a little while. Actually having an imprinted Griffin is still going to be very, very nice. I hope that we get all the stats soon, but it's okay. We are still happy about this happening. And poof! Oh, it's a set of twins! Alright. I mean, we've got two mutated baby Griffins that will be imprinted when they're fully done growing up. I wish that they weren't... If they weren't mutated, they actually would be perfect, because... Oh, man, yeah, because they would have had all the perfect stats, and it would have been a pair of them as well. Alright, it's fine. We're still going to be using them as they grow up. Oh, no. Get out of there. You guys are going to get killed by the freaking fire. Hold on. This is not really a thought-out plan. This is not a permanent solution for how I'm going to be hatching my creatures, but, you know, it's just kind of where it worked for now. Let's throw one of them out here on the platform here next to their parents. Get a good look at them. I mean, that is crazy. To see a Griffin with such extra color on the back of them and everything is amazing. Like I said, I'm still going to be using them. They're going to be kind of my new go-to Griffins for the time being, since they'll be the first ones I'll have fully imprinted that we're going to be using for all this good time. But these guys are going to keep going. We're going to hopefully get our actual perfect stats put together, and we'll actually be able to have the one that we're actually specifically trying to mutate. Okay, so some time has passed, and I've actually just been editing the rest of this video up until now. But our almost perfect but mutated Griffin is actually fully grown up now, and our mammoth is actually fully tamed. So I want to hop onto the back of this guy, and let's just take a look. So we've got a full imprint here, with the full imprint at the stats that we have right here. You know, we'll forget about the food one, because that's unfortunately where the mutation was. 51 points with an imprint brings us up to 9,411, 753 points in our stamina, and then also in weight at 631 by default, which is crazy, and imprinted 329 damage at our base is not bad. So, let's head on over, go pick up our mammoth, and then I think we're going to call it after we bring him back. That yellow is pretty majestic, though. Quite bright and colorful, and I really like that, and I can only imagine the other colors that we could end up pulling out if we get the right mutations going forward. I'm glad that nothing ended up coming over to attack our mammoth buddy in the middle of all of our things here. Let's grab him really quick. I'm going to pick up all of these here just so I don't leave them around for other people to run into, and then we'll meet you guys back at base. So what are we looking at for our mammoth here? Let's toss someone out next to our yellow Griffin over here. Anything crazy in your stats? Pretty evenly distributed as well, to be honest. Good amount in weight and in melee. Can't complain about those stats. Perfect. I'm glad that we have you all tamed up, buddy. You're going to make a big difference in making sure that we get all of our wood and everything else. I thought I had found a mammoth saddle blueprint, but I guess I had. So, we'll just have to make up a standard one for you, and we'll start collecting a bunch of resources in between the episodes. But for now, we're going to have to call it here, guys. So thank you so much for watching. And if you did enjoy, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to bring up anything about this series or anything else on the channel, please let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.